What is going on YouTube? This is Nick with Hilltoptcg back with another video, and today guys, we are going to take a look at the ratios from 500 Twilight Masquerade booster packs. Let's go! What is going on, Hilltoptcg family? Guys, that's right. Today we're going to go over the ratios from 500 booster packs of Twilight Masquerade. And guess what? Usually I have a team helping me open up some of these. I opened up them all myself. That's why it's 500 versus 1,000. Usually we do 1,000, but it's 500 this time because all these fingers pulled all these hits, you guys. So the first thing we're going to take a look at, the board now, is the EXs. So we're just going to go from the bottom to the top, and we're going to talk about, in the end, the total average hits per booster box and all of that stuff, the SIRs, all the good stuff. But right here, out of the main hits that you should see out of booster box, these are all of our EXs that we got. We got a decent amount of Dragapults that have a good amount of value, and the Greninjas. But right here, you guys, I got my good old trusty 6 sticky notes, nothing else fancier than that. We have 94 total EXs, guys. So out of 500 packs, we hit 94 EXs. So that means every 1 in 6 booster packs, you should expect to see an EX, which actually is higher than I thought it was. But that's 6 per booster box, guys, which actually equates to what it should, but it just sounds higher. But 1 in 6 booster packs, 6 hits per booster box of these base level EXs. That's including the Terras, the non-Terras, all the things. So, guys, in the next clip, we're going to talk about all the IRs. Alright guys, now let's take a look at the illustration rares, or the IRs. We got one little lone Eevee. I mean, this is the most desirable card by everybody in itself, so let's take a look at that. There is the little Eevee for you right there. Absolutely gorgeous card. And then at the top is the more desirable ones, I think, for most people. Pinsir's also really awesome, but the Tatsugiri, the not Greninja, the Growlithe, the Chansey, and the Infernape right there. But guys, we got every single IR out of 500 packs. Only hit 1 Fiona and 1 Heliolisk. Everything else was 2 or more. But in total, guys, that's EXs. What am I doing? There we go. We got IRs right here. IRs, we had 42 illustration rares hit. That's 1 in every 13 packs, or 3 on average per booster box. So that makes sense. There are a lot of boxes that I see 2. There are some boxes that I've seen 4. But yeah, that works out to an average of 3 per booster box. So every 13 packs that you get, you're going to spike an IR. So I mean, 1 in 500 chance for an Eevee, basically. So that, I mean, that tells you right there that, I mean, the Eevee, they made it rare on purpose. So pretty cool there. Alright guys, next up is going to be the Ace Specs. Alright guys, let's take a look at the Ace Specs. I mean, right here, 2 unfair stamps out of 500 packs. I think the odds are a little bit better than that. We just got a little bit unlucky, but this is like a $20+ card. A lot of playable Ace Specs. People love the Ace Specs right here. But there's 6 of them in total, and we got all of them, and we had 28 total. 28 total, so that's 1 in 19 booster packs. You should expect to see an Ace Spec, or 2 on average. So barely 1. The average was barely, like 18 is half a booster box, right? But so slightly less than 2 per booster box, like was like 1.9 something. But yeah, more often than not, I am seeing 2 Ace Specs per booster box. I don't think I've ever seen a booster box with 3. That's why like it was like at the higher end of the ones. So it's either 1 or 2, most of the time 2 Ace Specs. So pretty cool there. I mean, very playable card. People love this card. I think this might be the last time you're going to see it, unless they do something different going forward. But that's Ace Specs. You should expect to see 2 per booster box. Alright guys, next up is the Full Art Pokemon. So I broke up the Full Arts into 3 different categories. We got the Full Art Pokemon, we got the Full Art Terras, and then we have the trainers, the Full Art Trainers. So we're going to look at them all together here in a minute, but I just wanted to highlight the Full Art Pokemon first, because if you really think about it, these are more rare than you typically think from a Full Art perspective if you're looking at the types of Pokemon. And it's going to really show more as we go down the line of what I'm showing you guys here. But the first off is the Pokemon. I got all the ones. We only got 1 Palafin, but I mean, not bad right here for Pokemon. So we got 15 total, or 1 in every 36 packs. So we opened up 15 booster boxes. Just so you guys are aware, 500 booster packs is 15 boxes. So every single booster box had a Full Art Pokemon. So you are like 100% guaranteed to get at least a Full Art Pokemon in each booster box. That's on average 1 per booster box. So pretty cool there. So then the next up, we're going to look at the Terra Pokemon and then the trainers. Alright guys, I decided to put the Terras and the trainers on the board because there is less of them, guys. So I mean, take a look at the terrorists, take a look at the trainers. We hit every single one of them. And we only hit a few of the singles of the Agropon, Wellspring, and the Cornerstone. The Hassle, we only hit one of. I mean, so most of these we only hit one of. There are a few dupes. Love to see that there's a dupe on the Dragapult, or Dragonair. Dragapult, goodness gracious, Dragonair and Dragapult. So, guys, the Terras, first off, this little section up here, we got 13 total Terras. 13 of them out of 500 packs. That's 1 in every 42 booster packs. So, you guys know, 36 packs in a booster box. So, that's basically, it works out to be a 1 in 2 chance. You're not guaranteed a Terra Pokemon in a booster box. We had 2 booster boxes out of the 15 that did not have a Terra, because we did 15 booster boxes and there was 13 of them. So keep that in mind, that you're not guaranteed. You are not guaranteed a Terra Full Art. And then we got the Full Art Trainer, so this is even less. We have 11 Full Art Trainers, 1 in every 49 packs, or still 1 in every 2 booster boxes, because it is, when you open up the majority, we did hit, but there was 4 of them, because we only hit 11 out of 15. 11 out of 15 had a Full Art Trainer in them. So pretty interesting there, that you're guaranteed a Pokemon, but you're not guaranteed one of these 2. More often than not, you're gonna see 3 trainers in a booster box, but when you see 2 trainers, that usually means you either hit a gold or an SIR. So we'll get into those ratios there, but it almost works out perfectly that the missing 2 plus 4, so the missing 6 were the SIRs or the golds. So keep that in mind. And then I won't put the Pokemon back here on the board, but total full arts, we had 39. 39 total full arts, including the Pokemon, so that's 1 in every 14 booster packs, or on average 3 per booster box. It is slightly less than 3, but on average you still see around 3 full art types per booster box, you guys. Alright, so now it is getting on to the fun stuff. We got the gold cards and the SIRs coming up. Alright guys, this is the board I know that you guys have been waiting to see. Take a look, guys. This is what we hit out of 500 booster packs for either golds or SIRs. We did hit the Carmen, we did hit a couple Pokemon types, and then the rest were masks. We did dupe on the mask types, unfortunately. But guys, let's take a look at the SIRs first. So we had 7 total. 7 total SIRs, so every 1 in 77 booster packs. That is still a 1 in 2 chance. So there's 72 booster packs in 2 booster boxes. So it's still like 2.1 or something like that. So it still works out to most of the time you're getting every other booster box, you're going to see an SIR. That's usually, that means basically 2 or 3 out of the 6 booster boxes in a case should see an SIR. Not guaranteed, but half the booster boxes in a sealed case, there's 6 total, 3 of them you should have an SIR, which is crazy odds. Pokemon did not used to do that. Pokemon was handing these big hits out like candy. So those are super duper hard to hit. And then we have the gold cards, even harder to do. Guys, out of 15 booster boxes, we only hit 4 gold cards. Got the Buddy Buddy, Luminous, and 2 of a dupe Agropon. So 4 hits, 1 in a 135 pack chance, and 1 in every 4 booster boxes. 1 in 135 packs, 1 in every 4 booster boxes. That is crazy. That is crazy, crazy odds. Typically, I mean, I did rip 2 cases. So I ripped 2 cases plus 3 boosters, right? So it's 6 and 6, so 12, and then 3 extra booster boxes, a half case. So you should like really see 1 to 2 on average per booster box. So I was lucky enough to get maybe 1 extra. The odds are a little bit even maybe higher than typical if I ripped 1,000 packs here. Pretty crazy, guys. But I mean, a good looking board in all, and that just tells you the value on these. The value on these are much higher than they would, obviously, if the odds were much better to hit them. So I don't know. People it's a mixed crowd. People love the harder hits, and also there's a lot of people complaining about it, that it's harder to hit these cards. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I do think it could be a little bit easier, like just a little bit. Like give us 2 more of these and 2 more of these. Like make it 3 per booster, like 4 per booster box case. Like have 1 extra odd. Like that's my opinion. Maybe just like a slightly bit easier. Just a slightly bit. But in the end, guys, we had 214 total hits. 214. That works out to be 14 hits per booster box. So 14 per 1. So on average, you see 14 hits, which is higher than I thought it was going to be. And it basically every you're going to get a hit every 2.5 packs. So basically, every 2 to 3 packs, you should see some type of hit, either being an EX or an SIR. So that's really good odds. Basically, every 3 packs you rip, you should get a hit. 14 hits on average per booster box. I was full on expecting to see 12. So 14 hits, that's really crazy. I've seen 11, I've seen 16, but usually it's in that 13 to 15 range. So 14 does make sense. So there you go, guys. I mean, it's a great looking board. Again, it is hard odds to hit these, but the booster boxes have gotten to a better place where it's not a lot of filler stuff. At least more than half your hits are going to be some type of value-based hit. In the past, half your hits or more were just the base EX that didn't hold a lot of value. So they are working on that. I love this set. I think the ratios are pretty awesome. There you go, you guys. I mean, hopefully that all made sense to you. If it didn't, leave a question, leave a comment. Leave a question in your comment below, and I'll try to answer it. But there you go, guys. Hey, if you guys made it to the end of this video, you're an absolute legend. Have a great night, weekend, whatever's for you.